Okay guys, couple of conversations on the group regarding the DR.ÖTEK, which I do own, was my first machine for the first couple of weeks. And I have voiced an opinion that I don't think it is as accurate as like a more expensive machine like a Mine Lab. But I have never actually proved that. It just, when I first used it, I just found it seemed difficult to use in the fact that it was falsing. I did find a few pounds with it, but nothing old, and then I went upgraded. So I thought I've got about half an hour in my day, so I thought I'd do a test today, and then there's the dig tomorrow. So I thought I would actually take both, and I will try and do a fair review. And if this machine is better than I think, then brilliant. Nothing to do with budgets or anything. It's purely, if I was going to buy a metal detector, and I absolutely agree, any metal detector is better than no metal detector. But if I had the choice to buy one today, and I had £100 and I'll go and buy one, or shall I wait till a couple of months or whatever it took me to save up for like a Garrett or something, then would that be a good decision? So there's no bias, nothing. I just honest review of is this machine hard to use, I suppose. So what I've done, and we'll see how it goes, because it's obviously a on the cuff test. So I've got a foot of soil here, and I'm going to bury various coins within it. Was test one, and then see what the machines perform like, and then test two. This garden's been fairly recently laid, and I was just gonna, and that could be a bit of a wobbly test, but I was wondering if I just go across my garden, does the ÖTEK pick up more things than the Mine Lab? I don't know, I'll have to think about that test as I go, but my concern is it's not about it doesn't detect things, it detects things that it shouldn't, would be my assumption. So my hypothesis is, I believe that this machine overreacts and gives false signals, and this one doesn't so much, but let's see. So the first thing to be mindful of the ÖTEK is I saw a detectorist friend, and it was their first dig, and we went round together, and it was raining, and that's why mine's got this bag on it, because I discovered that I assume it was the rain, because theirs got destroyed. It did find a coin that day or something. I think it did find a coin, but yeah, she had to stop short, because in fact I lent her this one, because we put this bag on it, because yeah, if they get wet, it destroys the electrics, whereas the one here, they say they're fully submersible. I don't know, I think there's been some comments that they're not, but certainly go out in the rain with it. I used to have it on max, but let's take it down a touch to 3, and that's it. So let me have a little go with it. $95. So intermittent. I brush it, nothing happens. Nothing happens. And now going the other way. So see what I mean? I'm going across there and saying, is there anything there? No. And then on the 4th or 5th they're saying there is. So the Mine Lab is definitely saying there's some trash there. What have I got my recovery speed on? 95. So I've got Minelab saying there's something over here. Really struggling to say that anything there. Whereas this one is saying there's nothing there. And now nothing there. So that's what I'm talking about. Full sense. See, nothing now. And where it found... No, I don't get it. I'd find this machine, as I have, difficult to use. Gives me the idea of doing using 2 detectors though. That would be good exercise. Right. Why have you just beeped, DR.ÖTEK? Now you don't. So I've got it on full sense. Let's change the mode to all metal. Okay, it goes nuts. Right. Yeah, it's found the same there. Clearly something there. But listen to it, it's unusable. I'm sort of finding it, but wow, not really. Okay, I'm not convinced when I dig stuff. So if I went across my lawn, so that's just coming at 91, and I'd say that was a falsie. No, it's just it's intermittent. How you got anybody that's using one of these successfully? Give me a comment and tell me how to use it, because that's 94, but that's 94 inconsistent. You know, do I dig that? It's gone. Back again. Right, where is it? Maybe. Okay, it's saying it's somewhere here. Okay. See, this is so much more accurate at pinpointing, and I'm not even in pinpoint. I'm just saying consistent that something's there. This, it's got it. Okay. Better, but it's saying dig it, so maybe you dig it. Yeah, I'm not getting it, you know. That's finding something. That one's sort of sometimes. Okay. Okay, so Minelab says, hey, there's a solid signal there. Dig it. Okay, it thought about it. Pull that round again. And shut the Minelab up, hang on. So, I'm going along. Right, what's happening? It's sort of, it's just weird how it does it. Like, I'm over here and it's beeping. It sort of missed it. Now it's got it. Now it missed it. And that's on the surface. So once it picks it up, it's okay. But if I was in the field, okay, Let me literally throw it. I'll close my eyes. I'm going to throw it. Right, God knows where it is. I could see it, but look at it. How would I know that was a coin? Missed it. Got it that time. It's just, I think I'm proving out my case that I can use this machine. Look, missed it. Got it. Got it. Missed it. Okay, let's go really slow. Missed it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Do that one more time. Yeah, okay, so on a real slow, it probably would pick it up, but it's picking something up there, and I know there's no coins in here because this is new grass and I detected all this multiple times, so I would pretty much guarantee there's not a coin there, and it's beeping the same. And we could say, oh well, of course it will, same with all of them, they pick rubbish up, but it's difficult. See, it missed it on the return that way. Now it's got it. See there, it's got to be right over it then. Look, if you hit the centre, but if you don't hit the centre, it can miss it. Look at that. Right, so a good little test even for owners of these, it's got to hit that centre 5 centimetres. Right, I'll just put the coin in the dirt and see what happens. Okay, so it's in there somewhere, it's not that deep. Okay, so as long as it's over that middle, right over the middle, good depth on it. In fact, it's better than when it was on the just on the grass, but it's got to be over it. Whereas this one, you know, it's not right over it, I don't think, but real solid. Even waving it away, it's saying, come to me. Not a chance at that height. It's got to be over it. So over it, no problemo. Near it, no chance. Well, it pinpointed okay, so that's cool. If you're right over it, it'll find it. Okay, I can't remember what this little coin is, but let's call it just a little coin. And we'll drop it in here again. And this is finding it already when it's 4 inches off the dirt. Can't find it over there. Start to find it about there. So I can virtually pinpoint that already. Right, come on Mr. ÖTEK. Oh, bear with me. Such a slow response. So it's saying there's a coin, but only in one direction. Now it's missed it. Now it's got it. Now it's missed it. So I'm going to conclude Look at that, I'm waving it. Okay, got it now. Now it hasn't. So I can virtually pinpoint that already. Now it thinking, no it hasn't, thinking about it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going to dig that. So I'm going to miss my little coin and dig that piece of trash over in my garden at the moment. Okay, the last test of the day is I wouldn't care if Mr. ÖTEK found trash, and I wouldn't care if Mr. ÖTEK missed all these little coins, although they've been fun to find. But what I would really like Mr. ÖTEK to do, if he's a doctor or is he just a mister, is to find one of these. 2040 years old, I think it is, up to 2040. It's a gold quarter stater. It's small, and this probably was 4 to 5 inches into the ground in a field, and I want Mr. ÖTEK to become a professor and find this, because then all is forgiven. So let's see how it goes. Come on, Dr. ÖTEK. Right, beeping. I'm not even moving it, it's flashing for some reason. Right, it's calmed down. So 91, 86, it's showing, what's that, 59, 51, 93. So I'm not convinced, but maybe. Now it's stopped. What's up, Dr. ÖTEK? Sort of. I mean, that's a small coin. Now, I'm not convinced that I'm going over it. So it's just intermittent all the time. I would not know whether to dig that or not. You know, going across my garden again. You know, I'm getting all the same noises here. Should I dig that? Dig my garden up? See, that would be great if it was doing that consistently. But now, no, that's great. Dig it, dig it, dig it. But now, maybe it's just woken up. If I stop, not consistent again. Now it's back in. I don't know. Better man than me that can use the machine. I don't want to diss it. I'd love to be able to give my son it and go, let's go. So this one's grabbing that every time. It's a crappy signal on 11 to 13. But it's consistent, and that's how it was in the ground. It was I think a 10 to 12 when I dug it, but it's there, something's there. Stop now, doing the same motion. It stopped, woke up again. So in conclusion, I want to say that it's found it now, and you could arguably say it's a better tune than the Mine Lab, because it's saying hey, but it's just inconsistent, and that's what I found does my head in with it. So if anybody can tell me why it's inconsistent, I've got it on max here. Is that the problem? Because I want it to work, as I say, but I think it's just this inconsistent, what I've called falsing. It doesn't make a beat when it should, and then it does when it shouldn't, in my opinion. If you use one of these, really appreciate a comment on how to use it. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, give me some tips and see how we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. So today set up a little dig midweek. A few people turned up, and it's about just gone 11:30 by the time I've got everyone in, sorted them all out. And I am today going to, as I said, I'm going to try the Minelab versus the DR.ÖTEK in the field, and I'm going to start on field 1, and I'm going to try those woods as well up there. So a few people digging, which is promising. But yeah, I've just been chatting to a guy that's got one of these, and he broke it and he said it wasn't very good, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I've only walked a few feet. Quite a good signal on the Equinox 2021. So yeah, maybe, but there's so many other. Am I on all metal? Let's go down to the jewellery. Yeah, I'm going to give it that it's found that. Would I have found it anyway? I'm going along, so it's fine. It's just erratic. Maybe. Okay, so I've dug this, which was a good 20. Now I've dug it. The Minelab's telling me don't dig no more. This thing isn't telling me anything now. So that, and I've heard this from other people that now I've lost it. So I'm going to spend the next 10 minutes here trying to find where that signal's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Whereas if I go back to the Minelab, now it's just saying 33 to 36 really deep. I might dig that actually, but still got it, whereas the other one has lost it. Okay, it's nearly 2 o'clock already. Still people going in this field. The manor house just behind that hedge really. So I'm going to have a go with a massive core now. I've given up with DR.ÖTEK. It's just hard work. I don't know. It's not one machine for me. If you've got one and you get on with it, great. But if you're going to buy a machine, I'd spend a little bit more money. Get a second-hand one. You know, a reputable name that's second-hand would be great. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have another go with just the Minelab now. Okay, so nearly the end. Most people have gone. I think there's 1 or 2 guys left. I actually found a Victorian and a 2p, so I think it was a Victorian halfpenny. Sun's just about to go down, so some people had a few nice bits, so I look forward to seeing them on the group later on.